There you guys are. So what are we doing? Are we about to brush our teeth? No. I made a mistake. Got this big old bag of Armor All baking soda. I made a mistake. And some of you probably already figured out what I gotta do. I gotta put that in there. Get me a little H2O. Get the water off my remote. I'll turn it upside down for it doesn't. Get my toothbrush. Mix that in there. Get a nice mixture. Yeah, kind of a thick, not too thick a paste. Yeah. Well, I already threw the old batteries. They're in the trash over there. But my old radio, I had it kind of in storage because I wasn't using it. Well, I found out I left them batteries in there too long. They were coming out this little pussy. They're doing a little pussy thing right there. Here, I probably should unplug this thing, but nah, I ain't worried about it. We're talking small voltage down here, 3 volts. I could mess up the transformer. I mean, yeah, the transducer, but I ain't worried about it. I would recommend you pull the power. I ain't going. But this is a battery backup for the clock in case you lose power. And that part did work. I never had an issue with that. But you want to get your baking soda. Yeah, like that. Let me turn the torchy on. If you ever had this happen to you. And you want to clean out all this crud from that battery. You see that down in there? Right there. Yeah. Try to get all that out of there. If you can. I mixed up this baking soda and water just to make a little bit of a paste. Then I got a tricky right here in this bowl. It's a little bit of vinegar. We're gonna come at the end with that. But I just want to try to get most of this off of here. Keep whatever your component down. You don't want the water going inside there. And I'm pretty much doing that. Let's check the other side. Check the other. Oh yeah, see. I might have got this just in time. I've seen a lot worse. I've saved them. I've saved them before with just a little baking soda and water. Like I was saying, make that little paste right there. You scrub it. Scrub that with an old toothbrush. This ain't really an old tooth. This is a toothbrush they gave me at the dentist office. A quantum toothbrush. But the bristles. I don't know what it is with guys, but we like bristles a little stiffer when we brush our teeth. We want to feel like we're doing something. Kind of like our gums. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't. I like a medium to firm. Depends on who made the toothbrush. Because sometimes I can get a soft, say it was a generic toothbrush and it was soft. It might not be so soft. It depends on the manufacturer, really, I think. That's what I think. So, just got that crud right there. Oh, I got it with my fingernail. Yeah, yeah. See that big old chunk come out of there? Maybe I reach up in there and give him my fingernail. I'm glad I don't chew my fingernails. My little brother, he likes to chew his fingernails or they're gone. They ain't there no more. He likes, I keep like a 1/16 of an inch on my fingertip. On my nails, yeah, I keep a little nail on there. I can't stand it. And that piece is gone. It just drives me crazy. And when I see him chewing his nails like that, holy moly, I can't do it. I can't can't even watch. Alright, so I got that all done. Pretty much. Yeah, I'm gonna reach in. I'm gonna try to dry it up a little bit with some paper towels. Where'd I do the paper towels? Did you guys see where I put them? Oh, here they are. I got them. I was just looking for a rack. I changed my rack in the house. Yeah, I changed my rack in the house. And I was going to mount it out here because I didn't like that rack, but it still works. It holds paper towels. It doesn't stop. It doesn't have like the one in the house I put in there. It's got a little. Oh, well, what the heck? That ain't good. Oh, that's the one that's got the wires hooked to it. I get it now. See, that's a separate piece. This is separate. This side's separate, and this side's separate. And this just to put the batteries in series. I'm glad it came out. I can get this cleaned up a little better. But anyway, let me pause you. I'm going to get this piece here cleaned up a little better. And then we'll get into the vinegar. All right, I'm ready to try that. Put the vinegar, the paste on here. Yeah, see, this is the baking soda paste. Here, let me get the camera on you. Holy moly! This is my baking soda paste. I'm just putting it on there. Not all these come out. This one happens to come out. Anyway, got all this out. Now we're going to put a little bit more paste for a little bit better reaction, because everybody likes a reaction. Did you ever do the baking soda and vinegar when you were a kid? Okay, here goes. See if we can get a reaction out of this. This is vinegar. We're about to put it on there. You guys hear it? It's going nuts. It's going nuts. But do you see how shiny that is? It's taking all that corrosion from the battery acid and neutralized it. Yeah, it's all cleaned up now. I'll hit it one more time with my brushy. That looks almost brand new again. And I think we neutralized the battery acid. That's what they're mainly trying to do, is get that battery acid before it's dead. Yeah, you don't want that. If it's still sitting there, it'll keep corroding this part until it's gone. That's basically what's going on inside of a battery. It's a reaction, and that's how you get energy. If you want to learn more about batteries, I'm sure there's battery shows out there. I'm not the one to learn from that. Learn that from. No. I'm just trying to show you how to clean up a corroded mess and maybe salvage this radio here. Now that this is all cleaned up, I'm gonna rinse it off with my vinegar. All right. So then I'll get a fresh paper towel. I'm gonna dry this part off right here. So this part's ready. It's ready to go back in. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. Corrosion free. Okay, now I'm gonna drop a little acid on this stuff. I'm gonna put a little paste in here. Just a little bit. Not too crazy. The wires are on the other side of this. This part don't come out. So if I took this apart, on the other side there's a wire on this side and a wire on this side. Yeah. So you don't want to be pulling and tugging on this, or you'll rip the wires out and it ain't gonna work. All right, so now we done that. Let's do now that we got them pasted up there, now that we got them I'm gonna edit, but I gotta say this stuff anyway. Now we got these pretty much pasted up in there. See that paste? Now I'm gonna come over here with my vinegar. And we should get a little reaction from this. A little reaction. Let's see. Yeah, there's it, bubbling. It ain't going too crazy. It ain't going to explode on you, nothing like that. We're just trying to neutralize that corrosion. That battery acid, I should say, not corrosion. If we kill the battery acid, the corrosion should stop. And these metal terminals should stay good. I didn't have like a spray bottle. That'd have been nice, but I didn't have one. And so I'm just using a household teaspoon. Yeah, that's all I'm going to use. And like I told you, keep this pointed down so you don't get water up inside there. You have to take it all apart. You have to take it all apart. Or not water, whatever you're using here. Whatever solution. Well, earlier we were using water. Now we're using vinegar. And I rinsed her out pretty good. I think so. I think we got it. Alright, now we're going to put this back in. This part here is how, yeah, you got to dry it all up. Make sure there's no more corrosion in it. Corrosion. I keep saying corrosion. Battery acid. Battery acid. Then we're going to put this part back in there. Let me tilt you guys up. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm going to tilt this back up. Put that back in there. Alright. So I got both of them in there. Alright. This is a positive. This end is a positive. We're going to put that in there. I'm going to put it in spring side first. Put the other side spring side in. And then I'll put the cover on just for aesthetics right now. We'll see what happens. And so 6 p.m. That's what time it is, alright? So, if this worked, I don't know if it worked or not. We're going to find out. Let me clean this up a little bit. It's been laying in a box somewhere. Now I done did it. It's pretty dirty. Pretty dirty. I like to know what time it is. Anyway, so I'm gonna kill power here. Alright, power's off. Alright. Let's turn the power back on and see if it kept its time. Looks like it's working, guys. And so we saved the area. You guys have a good one. Appreciate you watching. Give me a thumbs up if you're learning anything. That's how to clean. If you happen to catch where your battery's corroded in one of your products, you might be able to save it with a little vinegar, baking soda, and water. Yep, you make your paste. You see me make the paste with just a teaspoon of baking soda and a little H2O, and you clean everything with a toothbrush, just like that. Clean everything. Try not to get water up inside your whatever you're trying to save. Keep it dry. Just clean. Use that baking soda and water and vinegar sparingly, and hopefully you'll save your whatever you're trying to save. Remote control, old Christmas ornament, anything that takes a couple batteries, and you forgot to take them out and they corroded. So there's my little tip how to try to save it. And I don't know. I had to go back to the clock in a second here. There it is. Anyway, there's my little tip. Hope you enjoyed it.